If we turn our backs and spit in his face, is God still gonna bless the USA?
Dr. Joseph Sizu was a Washington, D.C. pastor whose parishioners included Robert Todd Lincoln, the eldest son of Abraham Lincoln. One day, Robert allowed his minister to handle the late president's Bible, which Lincoln's mother read to him, and it was the only possession he carried with him from childhood. "Book in my hand," recalled the preacher. "I wondered where it would fall open. I opened it to a page that was thumb-marked, and which he must have read many times. It was the 37th Psalm. The first 4 verses of that psalm read, 'Do not fret because of evildoers, nor be envious of the workers of iniquity, for they shall soon be cut down like grass and wither as the green herb. Trust in the Lord and do good. Dwell in the land and feed on his faithfulness. Delight yourself also in the Lord, and he shall give you the desires of your heart.'" I wonder what Abraham Lincoln's heart desired. Greetings, Patriots. I'm Perry Green, and this is God in America. There's a biblical principle of getting what we genuinely want. If we desire God and his blessings or prefer to be away from God, we can have either of what we want. God has given us free choice, and we must receive the consequences of our inclinations, good or bad. The best thing we can do is align with God. When we do, he freely gives us what we desire because we want what he wants. Yet the nations, like Israel, that continue to reject God get what they think they want. Paul wrote in Romans 11, "What then? Israel has not obtained what it seeks, but the elect have obtained it, and the rest were blinded. Just as it is written, God has given them a spirit of stupor, eyes that they should not see and ears that they should not hear to this very day." And David says, "Let their table become a snare and a trap, a stumbling block and a recompense to them. Let their eyes be darkened so that they do not see, and bow down their back always." While Israel was God's chosen nation, America and other countries have chosen him. Like Israel, we've had our ups and downs and wavered between faithfulness and rebellion. God is not mocked and will not overlook the sins of any people. The astute Thomas Jefferson wrote this, "God who gave us life gave us liberty. And can the liberties of a nation be thought secure when we have removed their only firm basis, a conviction in the minds of the people that these liberties are the gift of God, that they are not to be violated but with his wrath? Indeed, I tremble for my country when I reflect that God is just, that his justice cannot sleep forever. God eternally rewards and punishes individuals based on their faith in his Son or lack thereof. He treats nations differently and repays them in the present." Along with Jefferson's insight, notice Psalm 9, verse 17. "The wicked shall be turned into hell or Sheol, and all the nations that forget God." What is your heart's desire? What do you want more than anything? God wants us to seek him with all our hearts because that is how he seeks us. When we do, he will gladly give us our heart's desires because they will be his desires too. Through the prophet, he said, "And you will seek me and find me when you search for me with all your heart." That applies to individuals and countries. There's an ancient story of a rabbi whom God told would not have part in the world to come. He thought about it and began to dance and weep for joy. His disciples asked how he could rejoice at such news. Their mentor told them, "Now I can serve him for who he is, not what I can get." Our greatest motivation in going to heaven is not to see our dearly departed. It is not to gain the answers to all the mysteries of the universe. It is to be with God and honor him for his Son's sacrifice on our behalf. Individuals compose nations. As individuals turn to God, the country will, one person at a time. It reminds me of the old illustration of choosing between having $1 million or starting a month with a penny and doubling it daily for the 30 days. At first, we might want the million, but doubling pennies would produce over $5 million. If we converted one person per year and each convert doubled themselves annually, in one generation, the gospel would reach the ends of the earth. That is, if it's our heart's desire. You can bet it's God's. Well, thanks for being with us today. Please like, follow, share, and subscribe to our podcasts. You can go to godinamerica.com. That's the word God, the letter N, America, and download our app. Until next time, let's keep the light of delighting in God burning.
Yeah, if we turn our backs and spit in